Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Color Carpet Time. This is that time of day we get to sit around the carpet and practice some letters, sounds, and the words that they make. In a second, we are going to substitute initial and final sounds. But before that, I want to ask a question of everybody. Would you rather be able to fly through the air, swim and breathe underwater, or walk upside down? What would you rather do? Which one of those? Think about that for a little bit. All right, now let's do some substitutions. I'm going to give you a word like may, and then I'm going to tell you to change one of the sounds, substitute one of the sounds. So we have may. I want you to substitute the first sound in may and put in d. And what do you get? You get day, right? Took out the first sound, put in d, and you get day. Very good. Now, how about trail? Trail. We're going to substitute the final sound in trail. We're going to bring in and we get train. Train. How about train? Let's stick with that. Let's change the first sound in train to d. And now we have drain. Drain. Okay, very good. So how about so? So. Change the final sound in so to a. And you get say. Say. Very good. And may. May. How do we get back to may from say? What do? Will we change the final sound or the first sound? May and say. You change the first sound out, wouldn't you? Look at that. Little bit of a change in things there, right? All right. So this week we are going to practice some new sounds, and that is AI and AY. And we've seen that, including some of our words from last week. Now, some more examples that we have here are words like, sorry, I was doing some math. Now we have words like sail, sail, or braid. It has this AI in it. Sail. It makes an A sound. Braid. This makes an A sound. The AI makes an A sound. What about the AY? Let's get some AY examples like day, d, A. This also makes that A sound, that long A sound, right? We have other words like, let's see, how about way? Same thing, A, way. So we have our AI coming together, and you only hear the long A sound. So when you see these words, the A and the I together, you're only hearing the A sound, the long A sound. All right, so we have a song for this week. And you know what that means? No, I don't. Gonga, what's going on, buddy? I don't know what that means. What does that mean that we have a song? Boys and girls, what does that mean? Well, Gonga, normally every week we have a song or two that is going to help us find and practice the sounds of the week. Oh, no way. That's really cool. Can I hang out? Sure. Go ahead and sit with the boys and girls. All right. Just go. Gonga. See, Gonga's just arrived. He's just arrived from a long trip, so he's just getting used to all our things that we do, right? So we have our song as promised, and it's called Paw Prints. Paw Prints. So what we're doing in this song is looking for any words with AI or AY. And we have our special guest, Mrs. Fox. The amazing sounding Mrs. Fox is here to sing our song for us. Aren't you, Mrs. Fox? All right, she gives us a bow. She is ready. is ready for this. One day in May I found a trail of paw prints in the sand, so I tracked the prints around the bay as far as I could go. Yeah. All right. Very nicely done, Mrs. Fox. Take a bow. And she's off. So, boys and girls, take a look. See if you find any AI or AY words in here. Okay? And you can always pause if you need to. Alrighty then. Now, I have another familiar book for you. It's in your spelling word packet. It is called Fox and the Green Grapes. Is that me? Is that Mr. Fox? It might just be. This might just be a story about you, Mr. Fox. Wow, that's amazing. I can't wait to hear it. Yep, and we're going to hear it all week. We're going to be practicing this, not only here on our video, but in our Zooms as well. So go ahead and sit back and relax and enjoy, Mr. Fox. I can't wait. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. All right. This is Fox and the Green Grapes. This is going to be our familiar book. Pay close attention so we know later on when we read it some of those tough words. Once upon a time, Fox had a funny dream. He dreamed of grapes. Then Fox woke up fast. It's late June, said Fox. Days are hot and sunny. The grapes will be ripe. I know I can find them. Fox set off across the hill. Green grapes are for me, said Fox. I'll eat all that I see. Fox had a nose for grapes. He saw lots of them. They sat way up on vines on tree branches. Fox went after the grapes. He ran to gain speed, but he jumped way up. Then he jumped way up, but he couldn't reach them. Fox rose up on his feet, but it was just no use. He just couldn't reach. At last, Fox gave up. This is silly, Fox said. I don't want those grapes. They are not that great. Okay, so that is Fox and the Green Grapes. We are going to get very familiar with this. This is our familiar book for this week. All right. Hey, Mr. Fox. What's going on? Well, that story didn't end quite the way I was hoping. Really? We wanted Fox to get those grapes, huh? Yeah, it was kind of sad, wasn't it? Yeah. Sometimes things don't work out exactly how we want, right? And sometimes we don't understand why. But that's just how it is sometimes, And Mr. Fox, maybe the fox in that story went along and found something else, right? That he really liked. Maybe he found something better, or he found some more grapes. Maybe somebody else helped him, right? This is just the end of this part of the story, right? Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Well, good. I'm glad. And you know what? It was just a story. So we don't have to get too upset about that. Oh, I guess you're right, Mr. T. Thank you. Well, not a problem. Let's give a high 1. All right, we'll see you, buddy. Take care. All right, and he's out of here. Yeah, he wasn't feeling too good about the ending of that story because it was a little bit sad that poor Fox didn't get his food, but I'm sure he got something from somewhere. All right, so real quick, I want to talk about we have commands. What's called commands? What are commands? Well, commands are when you're telling somebody what to do, like come here, or please sit down, right? Those are commands, telling somebody what to do. They usually end with a period when you're writing them as a sentence, right? Walk that way, or look at that bird, right? Those are commands. We're commanding something. Sometimes, though, when it's a strong command, you need an exclamation point. Exclamation point when it's a strong command. Like if you say something like, watch out, you're not going to just say, hey, watch out. Hey, look out. No, you're going to say, watch out! When you do that, you need what's called an exclamation point. An exclamation point is this symbol. So when you see this, it's a strong command. It means somebody just said a strong command. Okay? We'll talk about more about commands as the week goes on. All right? But before we go any farther and introduce our brand new for the week sight words, we have our spelling words. I'm going to have you guys practice today 3 times each. Remember, these are the week of February 1st through 5th. Make sure you're practicing these 3 times today. We have a couple pages from our workbook as well. We're going to open up our handy dandy orange workbook to 5.26, words with AI and AY. And this is you're identifying the picture and then circling the correct word that identifies it. Also, we are going to do 5.29, which is blending. You're just identifying the word, the picture, and circling the correct word for that. Keeping an eye out for AI and AY words all through our reading, our writing. Send those in so I can give you credit for it on our next video. Now, here are our brand new sight words for this coming Friday's Sight Word Challenge with Mrs. Duck. Wait. Our Friday Mrs. Duck Sight Word Challenge. That's how we say it, right? Okay, here we go. Find. Find. Long. Long. Down. Down. Day. Day. Did. Did. All right, boys and girls, practice those every day. Make your own cards if you'd like, so you can practice them at any time. Thank you for joining us for Color Carpet Time today. Thank you to all of our guests. We had quite a few. Ganga, Mrs. Fox, and Mr. Fox all came to visit. You know that Mrs. Duck is going to be waiting here on Friday. She can't wait for these things, so I'm going to let you guys go and get started on that. Have some fun. We'll see you next time. Bye.